Okay, so this is for the next week's trade. I am going to initiate an iron condor like this. I think the upside is limited, like Nifty has been coming down slowly. I don't know if it's expiry related. Sometimes these things are expiry related. So what I'm going to do is I look up, and 16,000 is going to be a good resistance, I believe. So let's see, maybe there is Nifty hasn't corrected in a while. So I'm going to be careful on the shorter side. Like I mentioned, this is my iron condor. I've sold um, 200 put, and I have bought 1,400 put to cover it. I've sold 16,000 call, and I've sold 16,300 call to cover it. So these are my hedge. So I've done 8 lots, which total will give me, okay, if I just do this, then it will give me a profit of 17,000. But the problem is, as soon as this moves left or right, I mean up or down, uh, the MTM starts fluctuating. It's difficult to hold as a part-timer. Again, I'm thinking about minimal adjustment. I cannot adjust during the day. So what I have is I have these small credit spreads. I I buy 15,800 and I sell 15,850. So as the market moves up, right, 15,800 will become at the money, and it will, and then 15,850 is just a hedge, so that I don't have to pay so much. So this is a small credit spread. If I show you only the credit spread, this is how the credit spread looks. So as the market moves up, this becomes profitable. I'll get 5,000. Okay. So if I take all of them, this is how they will look. So let's execute them. I just use Sensible to place these calls. With Zerodha, it's becoming more and more difficult. We are very close to the market because I use the same funds for previous expiry and this expiry. I've closed it at 540, as you might seen in the previous video. I've just closed my positions here this week's, and then I'm opening up next week's immediately. I have to do the sell leg first. So we place the put option, and then I'll buy the put option. These are all blocked, so I have to do the selling first, and then I will place the call order next. Let's see if it goes through. Okay, rejected. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll place the rest of the orders. Put, call, 16,000 and 16,300 we have to place. So 16,000 call for next month. Let's see what my 16,000 call. Okay, sell this at market. I need 600. Okay, 525 it already is going. Let me do it intraday. 722 just not. Okay, 450 will do. Okay, so we'll sell 450, and then we'll buy 16,300. We will buy 450 here because I cannot buy 450. I cannot place more than that. So I will buy 450. Then what I will do is, of course, I'm paying extra brokerage, but what to do? So 150. Do I have funds for this? Yes. The funds are not updated, but I'll just try to sell it. Okay, this is sold, and this is also done. So this has become my this is now my iron condor for next week. Okay. Okay, let me place it in the other account, and then I'll come back here. Post it. Option change. This is how I place it. Maybe it's a good practice. So the expiry is next expiry. So now, but in this account, I already have some positions. I have to make sure I don't overlap. I've sold 200, 900. Okay, it's the same. Let's see what I have here. 200, 900, and 16, 16, 3. 200, 900 in this account, and 16.1, 16.4 I've sold. I have to do 16 and 16.3. Okay, all right. It's like almost a race against time because it's 5:47. I have to place it in the next 13 minutes. Okay. The other account, what have I done? 350, 400. 350, 400. That's perfect. 350, I sell, I buy 400. And then it'll be 16,000. I will sell and I will buy 16,300. Then 800, 850. That is my debit spread. Do I have 800, 850? I have 900, 950. Okay, I will do the same actually here. 800 I will buy and 850 I will sell. So let me look at to make sure everything is correct. Okay, so now something is off. Let me figure it out. 850 sell. Okay. Okay. 8 lots. This will be 2 lots. Spread will be, I always do 4:1 ratio, which means if I sell 8 lots, I will buy my hedge, which is like the credit spread as 2 lots. For every 4 lots, I will do that. Okay, I see what mistake I made. Good, add or edit. Next, weeks. I've done 14,000 instead of 15,000. 350 sell, 400 buy. Right? 350, 400. Let me check with the other account. 350, 400. So 350, 400, 800, 850. Okay, I'll check if they don't have 350, 400. Good, 800, 850, and 16. Okay, good. So all of this is set. So I'm getting 12,315. If I can 315 divided by 1,91,000, it's about 2%. Finally, I will lose some in adjustment, so I will aim for 1.5%. If adjustment is profitable, that's great, but otherwise, I'm happy. So let's trade. Okay, I will face the same issue here. So let's see what I can do. So I will sell the put option first and then buy the hedge. And then let me try to sell the call option. Okay. I have a slightly extra margin here. Okay. Place this, place order. Okay, perfect. All the orders are placed. Let me check. Okay, so I have 15,000. I have already sold last time I mentioned, so that's there. 15,350. Okay, 15,800, 850, 900, 950, 16. Okay. So what I've done is, if I've sort of staggered it, if you've noticed, last week, yesterday I sold 16,100 and 16,400 when the spike was there, and then today I've sold 16,000 and 16,300. So overall here I sell 900 amounts. What I will do for this account is tomorrow, as you can see, I have about 5 lakhs of funds. Tomorrow I will again sell that remaining 300 in this account. So that is the plan for today. That's a plan for next week. So this allows me to not adjust as much. So yeah, so let's look at what the actual 12,300 is what we wanted, but let's see if, so this is June. So this is my current iron condor that I had initiated earlier. So let me add these positions to my groups. This is sensible. Sensible is quite useful. So 854, 850 is new. These are the new positions. So I will add these to the group. So this allows me to make groups. For example, today you might have noticed that I had positions in 24th July and in 17th July. So this allows me to split it into the 2 weeks. This is 17th July. This is 24th July. Okay. So I have all my 12 positions. Let me see what these 12 positions look like in Sensible. So this is my current positions, yes. So I'm getting 19,000 and I'm using only 9 lakhs. I do not use more than 12 lakhs for iron condors. So if we check 19012, 9 lakh, 9 lakh 1000 times 100. My returns, if everything works out fine, will be 2%. If, for example, Nifty expires in below 200, between these things, right? My max profit is 30,000, which will be 3%, which will be around 3.5%. 30263 divided by 902000, it will be 3.3%. So if it expires in the middle, it will be 2%, 2.1. If it expires here, it will be 3.3%. But the main thing is the idea of it being very low maintenance, because as I showed in my previous video, this is only for primarily to look at. This is primarily works for part-timers. So as the market moves closer and closer, for example, you can see, but it's, let me and then show my positions properly. So if you have any doubt specific, I know I'm skimming through a lot of things fast because I don't want to make a half an hour video. So this is probability of profit. There is 80% profit that 80% chance that I will make a profit. My break even is 15,170 and 16,050. Yeah, delta is 108, which means it's barely neutral. That's what it's minus 19, so it's neutral. Theta, I will get 3,239 rupees every day until the day of expiry. So if you put about like 7 days, you will get about 19,000. Okay, DK, that's gamma, again Vega. Every time volatility increases by 1%, I will lose 3,000 rupees, which is why having that buy leg is very important, I feel. Okay, so if you haven't watched the previous video where I have discussed the live market during lunchtime and during my tea time, how I've managed this, please take a look. And of course, if you have any comments, doubts, do let me know. All right, so let me stop here, and we'll see how this turns out. Um, the market is looking like it might the VIX is going up. You will see here. You can see that VIX is going up. Sometimes I like to look at line. See, VIX is slowly increasing. It goes up and then it is going up. So it is possible that we have to be careful this week. I will have to be a bit more careful. So yeah, let's see. Maybe if the VIX goes up too much, then I will close it at a small loss. But as I have shown in the previous video, I always play with the same profit that the profit from previous week. For example, the previous week, today I have made close this. Today I have made about 15,000. So next week I will play only with this for 14,700. If my loss is above 15,000, I will close my positions. Otherwise, until then, I will keep adjusting. That is my rule of thumb. Okay. Hopefully, this was useful for you guys. Let me know if you have any comments and suggestions. All right. Okay. Thank you, everyone. Happy trading. Bye.